What is up? It is Mitchell01, and today I'll be doing a plugin review over Ultimate Essentials Pro, which is actually a script. The author of the plugin is the Jimmy J57, and a contributor is HypeX Monster. So today we are going to install this. Sorry about this. I'll try to run through it a couple times. We will be running it on a 1.10.2 server. We'll minimize that. So let's get that running. Here are some of the features / heads, different blocks. This is a player's panel, change game mode, elytra, other options. Here's an admin menu, freeze time, freeze weather, PvP, teleportation. Here's a command example / kit, and this is further developed other than regular essentials, so you have this nice GUI. You don't have to download 2 or 3 plugins. Response. Here's a vault menu. So again, no additional plugins needed / vault. And then next, the maximum is 108, I think. Sorry, I'm not sure off the top of my head. The times are almost the same, just UE instead of essentials. / enchant brings up this enchantment guide, enchant to whatever you want. Some other tutorials, which right now the latest version is 3.1.1, which we will go ahead and download while we are waiting. They have recently added an Essentials and Essentials X converter to Ultimate Essentials, customizable messages and a config, placeholder support, which today we will not get into, custom tab, custom chat, color chat, time weather locks, as you saw in the photo, and there's a bunch more. Here's servers that are using it, which are fantastic to go check out. Not sure if they'll give you access, but I know this test server does give you a little bit of access to find stuff out. Here's the FAQ section where most people get stuck. Go to here if you do get stuck, or send the Jimmy J57 a message, or put something in the comments for me. I'll try to respond quickly. Here's some of the commands that they show. This is an example of /kit, what all of it is and what all of it does. If we scroll down, these are the permissions for it. Chat, different things. If you don't want to add stuff, you can take it out, which you'll later see. Different sign formats. And then 1.10.2 is what we are using, so we will download that. And X out of that. This is only officially released on Spigot versions, and such as Paper Spigot, you have to use at your own risk because it's not sure that it will work on it. Also, Script does not work with CraftBucket, neither does Ultimate Essentials Pro. And then you have the terms of service. So now that we've got everything downloaded, we will go ahead and shove everything into this folder. We will stop the server along with stopping this. Right click, and we'll extract this. We will also extract the dependencies. We will also need a permissions plugin and this server, sorry about that. The developers and I suggest Luck Perms. Sorry about that. Going haywire today. So I did not realize this was going to happen, but we do not need this. We are not upgrading. Please read this. Says that we need a permissions plugin, and an economy plugin. I'm going to use the same economy, which is fine with me. Oh, they do add placeholder API. I'm sorry. That's for a manual install. We are not doing a manual install. We are doing a regular install. So this needs to go into plugins. I'm so sorry about this. I did not realize this was going to happen. No longer not need this dependencies nor this UE Pro. So we'll run our server back. But first off, we will put our server in the right folder, and we'll run that. Can put this in the plugins, so once all these folders create, we'll be golden. We do not need this anymore, and everything else. The install instructions, this part does it automatically, and then this is the manual. So if you don't want like this economy to be in there, then you can take number 4, the file number 4, and not put it in there, but everything else in there. But you'll see when we do the automatic setup, you can do that anyways. Alright, this seems like it's been loaded. These errors are fine. It's just because I don't have the latest version of Minecraft, and we will fix that in the installation process. So we don't need these install instructions. We'll go to plugins, this UE installer, put it in scripts, and then in scripts. Now I'm stupid and didn't load up Minecraft at first. So we'll load up Minecraft. 1.8. Which I'm also stupid because I'm running a 1.12 or 1.10 server. Anyways, I do not think. I did not realize I shut off the server, but that actually gives us time. Yes, this is 1.10.2. Alright. So those are the items that aren't in the game, sorry. Oh yeah, it's not. So we will opt myself. Right now we don't have any commands other than the regular plugins. We'll fly over to here so we don't die and set the world spawn. And you want to go script, reload, all. This is fine. This just says that you don't have, for me, I don't have the blocks, and that's fine. What we're going to do is /UE install. and I'm going to install all these for demonstration purposes. But before we click this green button, we have to go into our files, our plugins, to script, and delete this alias-english sk. And then we can hit this green button, downloading the alias file, and then downloading all the other files that I've chosen, which is all of them. So if we go into our scripts folder, the UE install is gone, and we have these. So we'll run our server once more. Looking at stuff we don't need. We'll go through a little bit of this, the different things. You'll get these errors and warns, possible name conflicts. To actually get rid of those, go into your plugins folder, then to scripts, and to your config.sk. Edit it with your preferred notepad editor, and scroll down to disable variable conflict warnings. Put that to true, and disable variable missing and or warnings, I think should be true too. Yes. And save. Yeah, these are all possible name conflicts, so there's nothing to worry about. There'll be a lot of them because that's the aliases. So like instead of putting game mode, you put GMC or GM, and that's what it means, possible name conflict. So now we can go into the game, and it should say UE in the bottom left, which it does. So if I do UE admin, I have access to this admin panel to freeze time, freeze weather. I want PvP to be enabled, so that says disable PvP, so I'm going to leave this disabled. Join and leave messages, teleport to spawn on join, yes, I prefer that. Server MOTD, chat, player mentioning, I'd like that. We can create death chests like I was talking about earlier, which is a nice feature they've added. Anti-advertisement, anti-swear. Placeholder, we will enable that, but I don't think we will get to it. Death messages, custom death messages. You can change those in the config. Chat cooldown, slows down the chat, and combat log. And we can go to my player control menu. I'm currently in fly mode. No. Yes, I am. And I can change my stats to God mode. Change my game mode to a different game mode. You can do this with everyone. So or player menu, I think. I'm not sure what the command is, I'm sorry. But delete all homes, player list, admin panel, teleport to spawn, warp, teleport to me. Obviously that doesn't work because I'm trying to teleport to myself when I'm in the same area. So if we do /UE help, and it has this nice help 47 pages, which you can click on it to do it, or to paste the command. You must be holding a tool. This should say you cannot repair because it was already fully repaired, but it still works. Let's go over a couple things. Kits, I'll show you how to create a kit. What you want to do is select the items you want in the kit. Also get a bow going. And we'll give them 64 specialty arrows. And what I want to do is enchant all this gear. So as I showed the picture on the enchant, we'll say this is the level. So we'll put 10 levels on there. On the armor, let's put protection. And we'll put that on all of them. We'll put sharpened on the sword. This is probably stupid, but sharpness 10 works. And then on the bow, we'll put infinity 1 and punch 10. Or infinity 10. Yeah, infinity 10. Which you really don't need infinity 1, but that works. And then we want punch or power? Probably power. And now we can do /kits or kit. Create the name. We'll put YT price 100. And integer, I'm not sure. But since it's in these, we don't have to put it. I think it is not required, but the name is required or mandatory. And the price is not mandatory either. The integer is how many days, I think. So we'll say 60 seconds. Now if we do kits, left click it, we have it. We can middle click to edit it only if you're have the permission. I'm guessing this is the layout, so if we go put the sword in there. I'm not sure what slot that is, but I'll put that to 20 seconds. Clear inventory. Now if we do /kits, it changed it. We can also preview it to see what's in it. And that's to create a kit. Teleportation's pretty much easy. I can't demonstrate that except for the warps, which that's in regular essentials, so I won't go over that. Nickname. This is all chat commands, easy stuff. Homes /home, del home, set home, eco, pay. This is all common sense. Spawn, NVC, get position. Sorry. World commands. As I was showing /revolt. You can set to which person has how many vaults, and it does go just up to 108. Player commands, feed, heal, list, staff help. And I think there's a GUI for staff. Yes, and I'm not a part of it because I do not have the perms. Even though I'm opt, I do not have the certain permission that is needed. Which is UE list. but Perms actually did not get into the plugins folder. So this is bad, but I'm gonna go ahead and reload the server. That is just because I did /r, and that's why I don't do it. Now, if I do L, something tells me my server crashed. Sorry about that. Permission. UE.list. And now I'm a part of the staff list. There's much more that you guys can do. If you would like, this script, is $4. It's easy to install with this tutorial. Hope you guys found this interesting and helpful. Have a wonderful day.